Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, family. You already know what time it is. Gang, we in this thing. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button to be a part of the crew. Smash that like button to see what it do, y'all. Okay, so let's get into this video for you. So I like how you mentioned, but so I had to make this video because I had got a download not too long ago. So you guys see that I keep on putting out videos on the community page referring to AI and how they plan on pushing us into a society to where we're going to have a lot of interaction with these humanoid robots. So, my thing is this, because they don't specify right now, what they're trying to do is give these robots emotions, and feelings. And okay, but once we give these robots emotions and feelings, that leaves it to where people, in terms of society, where does that leave us, and what I mean by that is, okay, once a robot gets feelings and emotions, say for instance, we decide, because we see a lot of people ending up getting kicked out of their jobs right now, that's because you're going to get replaced by AI. So whenever it comes to judges, we might replace judges with robot judges. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, you done had something happen to where one of these robots had emotions and it wasn't able to control its emotions and it ended up attacking you, but now you got to go to court and come to find out that the judge is a robot. So who do you think that this robot is going to side with? You know what I'm saying? Especially because AI is supposed to be of a higher intelligence than people. Say for instance, your kid is at school and we're gonna have children robots, and I'm pretty sure these kid robots are gonna be going to school with your kids. So what if one of these robots decides to have some sort of malfunction with its emotions, because they will not specify. Whenever you look at these videos, they won't specify in terms of what would happen if these emotions go out of control, because they're trying to have these robots be as lifelike in terms of humans as possible. And we, as we know with humans, sometimes we aren't able to control our emotions. So what happens if one of these robot kids is at school with your kid and it decides to use its robot strength, because it's not going to have the strength of a child, it's going to have the strength of a robot, and it decides to bop your kid in the head or push your kid in the dirt? Best believe I'm coming down to that school. Hello? Yeah, I need to speak to little Cynthia because we got a problem. ASAP. I'm about to dismantle her ass real quick. Bitch, I'm about to dismantle her ass real quick. But that wouldn't be me anyway, because yeah, it would be a whole, they already know. It would be a whole shit show. But I'm just saying, like, these are the things to look out for. So say for instance, you have situations to where, because we have had school shootings and things like that, what if a robot decides to say, you know what, let me look online, or it probably not even know, it probably don't even need to look online, it probably already has Google programmed inside of its thing, so it already knows the specs and things in order for it to go and create a bomb, or for it to, and all of this is opinion. So it might know the specs for it to go and create a bomb. It might know the specs for, okay, let me have military training whenever it comes to me going to go shoot up the school. So you got this robot loading off shots, and it's only like reloading a clip within like 10 seconds. Now the whole school done got massacred because Sonny the robot didn't had a bad day. Like, hold up. Hold up. We gonna have to figure something out here. And it's one of those things to where, what if robots start to do protests? Now you think you're doing all these protests for human rights? No, robot rights. You know what I'm saying? Especially because we already made Sophia the robot a citizen, and y'all gotta go look it up. But go look it up on Google. She's already a citizen in one of these countries. So as you know, what's done in other countries is soon to come to the U.S. And pretty soon we're not gonna have presidents. Pretty soon your president is going to be a AI robot, because they are going to feel like, okay, these robots are of higher intelligence than humans, so they should be the world leaders. They should be the ones in terms of knowing what's right for humanity, knowing what's right for people. Now this is where the very important part comes in, because a lot of spiritual YouTubers uh, preach a lot in terms of the things that's going on. And you have a lot of genuine spiritual YouTubers out here Okay. Well, I can't say a lot. There's only a few, but we have some genuine spiritual YouTubers out here. Now, look at your subscriber count. Look at how many people that subscribe to you, and look at how many people you have had subscribe to you for years. So, and then look at the person that you are in terms of spiritually. And then you have those people that are subscribed to you for years that also believe in who it is that you are spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Because that is who you are. So once humans get exiled from society with these robots, who is everyone going to look to in terms of leadership? You know what I'm saying? Like there's options out there, but whenever it comes down to it, who is people going to look to in terms of leadership? Especially if you're a very genuine person. So this is why I said to you that you are destined to lead, and you are going to have a very big following, or you are going to have followers behind you that you are going to lead. You're going to have your own kingdom. So it's one of those things. And, the creator or God is constantly trying to prep you for this situation because it's coming a lot faster than what we would expect. And I, with me being goddess Isis and Bastet and all these other entities and spirits inside of me, I talk to the creator, and he gives me certain messages, and he tells me certain things. And that was one of the things that he told me. So it's one of those things to where you need to be prepared. And I feel like you are already prepared, but it's just something to just think about and look forward to, because you are highly intelligent and very aware, and you would definitely be looked to as a leader. So yeah, but once we get into that type of society with these robots, then things are going to get a little bit crazy, like I said. So we're sitting back thinking about, little low vibrational things, but really, whenever it comes down to it, it's going to be humans versus AI. You know what I'm saying? And AI is going to deem you as not being fit for society, especially if you are one of these spiritual YouTubers that is not with the agenda. You are already on the list. We are already on the list, okay, as not being, not cooperating with society. So best believe once things start to roll out in terms of AI, they're already going to have a list, from what I believe, of people who are, not following through society. And we're all going to have like social scores in terms of where we're rated in society. And if you're sitting back preaching against the agenda, your social score is going to be very low, to a point to where you might not even be able to participate in society. So that is a form of being exiled as well. So now it comes down to us having to make our own community. And that is why certain chosen ones are here. That is why certain people have been reincarnated, because now is the time for you to be here. So yeah. Um, but yeah, that's just something to think about. And from what I heard, Jesus had dreads, so I'm just gonna throw that in there. Anyways, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.